Seems like that's the only Jew that can be offended online without anyone labeling people anti-Semite. Why do you think that's so?
The Jews don't really take ownership for him, because so you can say whatever you want about him. It's not something we have a personal issue with. We believe we don't declare a human Messiah until he does three things.
Hold up. I'm gonna let you get your point. Christians, I need y'all to hear this. Christians, I need you all to hear this. So they don't care what people say negative about Christ. Okay, he's disowned. You said that, listen, I don't care what people say about him. Isn't that what you just said?
Well, no, we don't say mean things about people, but we're not triggered if someone wants to talk about him. It does nothing.
What I'm saying is, if I say something negative about Jews as a group, I'm labeled anti-Semite. But the most famous Jew that have ever graced the planet, anyone can say something negative about him, even Jewish people, and not be labeled. You don't see anything wrong with that?
Absolutely not. There's every year for the last 2,000 years has been Jews whose books have been burned and kicked out of the community for not passing on what everyone heard from their father. So if someone deviated from what everyone heard from their father, it was just expelled from the community. You get kicked out. So
I take it you could care less about Christ.
I mean, I don't care about most things, but I love reality.
Now I'm talking about Christ in particular. You don't really care about him like that, do you?
I don't even know how you're supposed to care about him. He's a historical figure, one out of billions, but it seems that he played a role in disseminating the information about the house of Israel and the gathering and the. Well,
I'm gonna say this. Revelations 2:9, 3:9, where Christ says, "I know thy works in blasphemy. Thy works in tribulation, speaking of his people, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan." What is your view on that Bible verse?
I always first of all, we don't even hold to the New Testament stuff because we don't trust the authors of it. But secondly, if I would look into that, I would just look at the people who are openly serving Satan today. A lot of satanic worship in American culture goes back to Vatican, Jesuit stuff, and the founding Council of Nicaea. And they say that they're the God-chosen people. This church and the Vatican, they representing God, that they are now the chosen people.
Oh no, the Vatican is of the devil. Okay, let's make that clear. So we could agree both on that one.
It's not talking about me and my friends studying Torah. It's talking about people actually worshiping Satan in a very dark, scary.
Okay. Now, one day we're going to go into a conversation of the gospel concerning those